Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs. We got the door bursting open again. We are back here on the 5th choice server. We are playing some decidedly vanilla, regular old SMP Minecraft, and I gotta say this is probably going to be a shorter episode. I haven't actually recorded anything yet, obviously, so it may be a shorter episode, it may be a reasonable kind of length one, but as you guys know, as you probably know, I've been busy building the Spawn Citadel for my Patreon server, which is going to be launching tomorrow, and I've still not finished it all, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of work on here and then heading right back to that and finishing that off. We're going to get the hosting plan set up today. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, I have a couple of things to work on. First thing I'm going to do is head over to Pixel Records and see if anybody has bought anything. Because I know a couple of people said, yeah, maybe I'll buy a record, but I don't know how. I mean, like, records aren't normally that in demand on Minecraft servers. So it's kind of going to be interesting to see how. Oh, yeah, this cursed keep away sign seems to be there. Has anybody bought any records? Has anybody bought any records? Clandle is asking me what time my video is going up. Pretty much immediately. So like 11 a.m. I'm committed now. Oh gosh. Oh, 4 gold. We've sold a ward. Fantastic stuff. Thank you very much for your purchase, whoever that is. Nobody has been after blocks. To be fair, like I said, blocks was the most expensive one because it was the rarest, but I now have more of that than I have of some other records like Mellow High and apparently ward now. So yeah, I'm going to make a little tidy profit off of that. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm probably going to have to farm some more records, but great that we've had at least one customer. That's really cool. I'm going to have to go over and see Clandlewood in a minute, and to be honest, that's probably going to turn up in his episode. I'm going to leave the arguing for there, but he still owes me for that job. He has not paid me for the DVTV building, so yeah, how about we go and pay him a visit in a minute? So I've had a commission from none other than CherryPGamer of Cherry Patch fame down here in the Pixlriffs Design Company, and I mentioned this in a previous video, but I have not gotten around to it yet. I still have a couple of commissions I'm working on privately. The banner hall, please make the outside as pretty as me. Oh, that's such a good way of putting it, Cherry. GG. I only know what she looks like from like avatars and stuff, like fan art people have drawn of her, and they may just be her Minecraft character, so I don't actually know how pretty she is, but we're gonna skim over that. Landscaping and such, please do not alter Tebby's playground. Haven't even seen Tebby's playground, but actual work, not advice. Right you are, Cherry. Right you are, and I will absolutely get on that. We need to set some kind of price, but you know, working for prices and things. Can I leave my own building, please? Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, that's why I've got a bunch of landscaping stuff in my inventory. I mean, I've got cobblestone and stuff. I'll probably change that out for smooth stone, and we will see what we can do over there. I've been to the banner hall a couple of times, even went there on camera in the last Friday's episode. So yeah, I know my way over there. I'm going to throw in some mossy stone and stuff as well. Do I have any? Oh, I have large quantities of smooth stone. That's good. That's good. Right. I will get the cobble probably smelting in here, seeing as I don't really want to bring it with me. How many coal do I need? 8 coal for each one, don't I? Ugh. Such a pain. And yeah, let's get rid of the cobble while we have it hanging around, because yeah, I don't really want to bring all this cobble with me. And yeah, I'm bringing a lot of dirt, and probably, yeah, I've got like a stack of grass blocks, and that can be used to spread the grass around. I'm just going to let it grow from there. Trying to think what else we would need in terms of naturalization. I think it's kind of in a wooded, like, I mean, it's in like a hilly area, but putting some trees around would be good. Obviously want to grab some dirt and stuff from in here, but tons of cobble in there as well. Oh, and let's bring some shears, because I will bring with me some oak leaves and some spruce leaves, which is pretty much going to deplete my stock of oak leaves here, which is alright, because I've been using a lot of them over at the Nameless Ruin, but not as many as I thought I would. So let's travel over there. I think the best way to get to the banner hall is probably to head over to Spawn via the nether portal and then walk from there. I don't think it has its own nether portal set up yet, so I'm going to have a sip of tea. It's still very early in the morning. I've stuck to my routine of recording very early in the morning, so this is like 20 past 8 right now. I've pretty much just woken up. I've sent an email to my patrons with the information about the server, and now I am recording a DV episode, which is apparently going to be up by 11. So we will see. We will see. If I've kept my promise, then you guys will obviously be the first to know. Where's the portal? There it is. There it is. I really want to do some more inside the Nether Hub. It's beautiful and grandiose, and Core has done a fantastic job of building the domes and everything, but I want more life to be in here. I want more kind of colour and interesting stuff to happen, but I don't know how people feel about that, so I might have to ask about that. Whoa, spawn taking a little while to load in. So we'll see if the last chance, not the last chance, I keep thinking of it as the last chance hotel. It's the Fresh Start Hotel. That's much more positive. If anyone has come in here, and I've left some chicken in here, which I might steal, and I'll keep the steak around just so people actually have something to eat. Nope, nobody has signed a guest book yet. So I guess this hasn't been that necessary for anyone, but that's a good thing, if anything. So hopefully we should be fine. Now, let me see, which way is it? It's over this way. Cool, right, I'll catch you up when I'm there. Here we are. This is the banner hall, and yeah, the area around here is... Oh, that might even be from when I was last here, unless somebody else has been here since. But yeah, the area around here is obviously looking a little bit... Wow, okay, yeah, it's a wasteland. Cool, we've got a lot of stuff to work with then. Make the area look nice and pretty was the brief. I'm looking around to see where Tebby's playground is, because apparently... The brief mentioned something about Tebby having a playground. Is that this? Is this... Does he like to play on giant, like, chevrons in the sky? I don't know. Oh, wait, hang on. Is there something over here? Maybe there is something over here. Yeah, I've not walked around this structure at all. So, I have absolutely no idea which part of this is Tebby's playground. So I'm just going to avoid building anything... either side of like where this is and where that thing over there is. Whatever, it's like somebody's thrown a boomerang at the town hall, at the banner hall. I mean, not the town hall. So yeah, okay. So we're not going to need any smooth stone. So I don't know why I brought any of that along with me, but that's absolutely fine. Got a couple of bones now as well, so I guess we can bone meal some grass and stuff. Hello, where are you? Okay, it's daytime, so I shouldn't have freaked out immediately. But the spiders just sound so angry. Where is it? I guess it's probably in a cave, right? There's probably a cave underneath here, that's what it is. I was expecting a spider to just leap out of that tree onto my face. So, this is obviously an early attempt at naturalization. We're going to go with that, I think. Dandelions are a good choice for this area because they've got the yellow glass in there already. But I think we're going to throw down some trees, and you know what, guys? I think it's probably time for a time-lapse. One of the first things I do when I'm landscaping is cover as much of the area in grass as possible. It's a lot easier to landscape stuff when it's all grass. There are a couple of caves in this area which I had to either fill in or cover up. The grassy patch in the middle right now actually covers up the entrance to a pretty large cave. It's only 1 block thick there, so hopefully nobody lures any creepers over there by mistake. They'd left a lot of cobblestone in the area, either covering up the cave entrances or just filling in stone areas that they didn't want to use. So I've covered most of those with dirt or completely replaced them with dirt in some cases. Here I'm spreading around a few grass blocks just to let them grow out, and then I start landscaping the area a little bit more to make it a bit more rounded. And like Minecraft terrain is, it has occasional kind of hillocks of dirt and grass, that kind of thing. I've started concealing jack-o'-lanterns in the area. Right there I actually pop down into one of the caves and pillar back up so I can place it. And it's about here I start thinking about getting custom trees on the go, so I plant a giant spruce tree over here, completely apple core it, which is really fun to watch in a time-lapse. And I use the wood and some of the leaves eventually, although I think I have some leaves on me right now, to make a couple of custom trees in the area. The first attempt is something that looks more like a traditional Minecraft spruce tree, the others are a bit more my style. There goes tree number 2, and the mobs have started noticing me at this point, but didn't get too harassed during the night and managed to avoid any creeper attention. In a minute I go on a giant caving run. I decided I needed some more bone meal to use on the grass in the area. Yep, there I go, and you can probably see my nameplate just zipping around in the lower left. I actually found a cave that was full of squid, which I'll put a screenshot up of on my Twitter account, but yeah, I found a couple more skeletons down there, and then my inventory was full, so I didn't even pick up the bones. So when night falls here, I disappear again briefly just to go and find a couple of skeletons, which doesn't take me long. Adding bushes to the side of the building really gives it a feeling of more atmosphere. It kind of feels like it's been there for a while and nature has had time to grow back up around it. Spot the creeper. So yeah, I added in a couple of Minecraft regular trees and a few more bushes around the outside. Some of them are concealing jack-o'-lanterns, and I've added some bushes winding up the inside of the pillars as well. Okay, I think that's going to do for now. I am completely out of dirt as well. I do want to add a little bit more. Hello, zombie. You can just walk around and burn for a little bit. I do want to add a little bit more grass around the place just to make it look a little bit more natural around here. I'm a little bit wary of moving too far around the sides in case we get too close to whatever it is Tebby is building over here, so I'll probably come back at a later date and finish this off. But I quite like the vibe of the area now. As you can see in the time lapse, it's not like that much of a change, but it's just subtle things that make it really cool. There's a bunch of bushes around. Some of these are concealing lighting, some of them are not. I kind of started off on that tack and then realised that I had not brought enough jack-o'-lanterns with me, and torches are always going to be the most effective way of lighting up this area just because of how cheap they are. So maybe we can come back through with some jack-o'-lanterns and do something a little bit different in future. But I have tidied up the entrance here a little bit. I've kept it a little bit messy in terms of like the entranceway, kind of cobblestone and stuff. I put some mossy in here, some coarse dirt, that kind of thing. There is these crafting tables. They're kind of an in-joke, to be honest, because I wanted to put down one of my crafting tables somewhere and then just kind of leave it. And when this server launched, everyone was making crafting tables for Cherry because they all had so much wood. I think they cleared out an entire island's worth of spruce forest so they could build Jurassic Park, the PvP kind of area. And yeah, everyone just brought Cherry loads and loads of crafting tables, and she was getting crafting tables forever. And seeing as this was her build, I thought it was kind of appropriate. And they look pretty good as like hedge boxes. I quite like that as like hedge planters. So yeah, that's kind of the entranceway. I've added a couple of custom trees around here, grown a couple of regular trees as well. Had a go at my own spruce style tree, like a little bit more of a traditional Minecraft spruce tree, and then went all out with those. So that's going to be it for today's episode, you guys. Thank you very much for sticking around, even though it was a little bit of a shorter one this time, but I have a ton of stuff to do, and I wanted to talk to you guys quickly about whether or not you think it's worth me continuing to make 2 videos a week from Decidedly Vanilla, because I'm thinking of cutting it down to 1 a week, just so adding my Patreon server on top of the video content I already produce doesn't just get like 4 or 5 different survival series going on my channel. I'm already doing my single-player series, Decidedly Neapolitan, 2 episodes a week of Decidedly Vanilla, and it's quite a lot of survival gameplay, and I feel like the quality of these videos might decline a little bit if basically I'm doing the same kind of survival stuff in all 4 worlds on like pretty much every day of the week. So maybe I'll stick to doing DV episodes on Mondays or Fridays and then swap one of them out with the Patreon server stuff as and when I have content from there. So it may not be all the time, but you know, sometimes that might happen. Let me know what you guys think about that. If you're really used to having 2 episodes of DV a week, I will try and get that out to you, but obviously my situation is kind of fluid right now. I don't know what's going to change. But anyway, that will do for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Today I'm going to show you how to spice up your library area with this awesome looking customized bookshelf. Now this design looks best surrounded by other bookshelves, and if you come up the top here you'll see there's even a volume resting on the very top of the shelf, and that's